Hey, welcome back to another video. I was out driving and I realized I had just hit 10,000 miles on these replacement hybrid batteries, and I figured I'd do a little review, 10,000 mile review slash 4-month review, because that's about as long as I've had it. I put the new batteries in like October-ish, and it's early February right now, so about 4-5 months or so. So yeah, let's talk about it. So right there, trip B was what I was using to track the mileage. I thought it would be a nice, 10,181 miles to show you guys, but as it turns out, when it hits 10,000 miles, it rolls back to 0. So 181 is what it shows, but it's really 10,181. 207,000 miles on this Prius. Put it in at like 197,000 miles, and I usually just run trip A for gas. So yeah, 10,181 miles on these batteries. So thoughts on the battery? Really nothing. No news is good news when it comes to replacement parts like this. 10,000 miles. It has not set off a check engine light. It gets good gas mileage. There are some times where it felt like the battery had 0 power, but that's just because, you know, I had been driving it for a period of time without letting it charge up. You know, no downhill coasting, no idling to charge the battery up. So that's perfectly normal. That's expected, even with brand new OEM batteries. Yeah, there's not really much to say. 10,000 trouble-free miles. In my town, it's pretty hilly, so I'm getting like 36 to 38 miles per gallon in town. I know some people that live in a really flat town will get better mileage in town than they do on the highway. So you might get, 45 to 50 in town and only, 42 to 45 on the highway. But for me, with all these hills, I'm getting 30, mid to upper 30s in town. And on the highway, I'm getting about mid 40s or so, anywhere from 42 to 46. Again, depending on the hills. The hills just kill the Prius on gas mileage. There's only so much energy the batteries can regenerate from going downhill, but then once you get back to that next uphill, you expend a lot more energy than you would have if it was just a flat road the whole way through. So should you buy these batteries if you have hybrid battery issues? Well, it depends. It depends on what your plans are for your Prius. If you're going to keep it for the next 5-10 years, I'd say this is a pretty good investment. This battery pack should last you as long as you're looking to keep this car. If you're looking for just like a temporary fix just to get by for the next year or two and then sell it, perhaps you should look into some of those online refurbishers that take in a lot of modules and they power balance them into a set and then sell those sets off for $1,000 or so. If you can get this battery pack without paying sales tax, because I was in the same state, I had to pay sales tax on these packs, which kind of put it in a little more expensive category than I'd like. But if you can get it without sales tax, that would be a huge advantage, and I would definitely say go for it. If you have these, if you have to pay sales tax on it, a lot of online retailers are starting to charge sales tax. I guess, they're cracking down on the no sales tax thing. If you can get it without sales tax, go for it. If you do have to pay sales tax, it still is worth it if you want to keep your car for very long. But yeah, like I said, if you're looking for just like a quick fix, a patch, just to get by for a few years, maybe a refurbished battery would be better for you. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. This battery has been trouble-free. Like I said, no check engine lights. It's gotten decent gas mileage, as good as I can ever hope for with how worn out my ICE is, the internal combustion engine. Yeah, no news is good news. So this is the 10,000 mile new Prius battery pack review. I'll probably make another update later down the road, maybe 20,000 miles, maybe 25,000 miles. The warranty expires at 25,000 miles, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how the battery is doing at that point. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Give this video a like if you liked it. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Hit that notification bell. And thank you for watching.